And today, welcome back to the day 5 of Python for Placements. I hope your journey of tuning in into this program has been so far smooth and you're preparing Python as well as aptitude. But before we begin for today, first tell me whether I am visible and whether I am audible to you or not, and then we'll move forward. I can see your chats in the chat section. So comment in the chat section. Just put out yes in the chat section if you can hear me out, and then we'll begin. Great, great. Hi Nandini. So let's right away begin with today's lecture. But before I go ahead, two things I'll say. Number one, follow me on this particular Instagram handle. The reason being, you can directly connect to me. Fine. So it forms a direct connection with me and you can directly ask your queries. You can ask anything you want to me, and from anything from Python placements to any life advice or placement advice you want, you can straight away connect to me. And this particular channel till now is being managed by me, so henceforth whatever you get as a guidance would be directly from my end. Fine. Also, if you want some sort of notes for these Python days that we are covering up, you can also get that by just putting a DM to me, that's sir I want notes, and I'll immediately send you that. Along with that, I keep on posting much more useful stuff for you. I'll cover up much other things as well, but let's go ahead, let's not waste time, and let's study today. So hi everybody, hi, good evening Vibhuti, good evening Nandini, good evening everybody. So we'll straight away dive in deep to day 5. Fine. And we have so far covered day 1, we have covered day 2, we moved to day 3. Fine. Then there were a few problems at my end, then day 4, right? We covered day 4, and today we are on day 5. So you've covered this much journey. Fine, you've already covered this much journey. You have to cover this, you have to cover day 6, and you have to cover day 7. Day 7 would be primarily relating with more of the programs that come usually in the placements, and it would be a very hands-on based lecture. Even now we do hands-on practice, but this would be particularly focused on only programs related to placement. Fine. So you must go ahead and you should be sticking to this routine, and in 7 days you will be ready with the Python for placements. Fine. DSA is something you have to practice on your own, and I'll give you the roadmap in the class 7. Fine. In the day 7 I'll provide you that. But what we will be doing today, so today we'll be covering dictionaries. Fine. This would be the first topic that we would be covering, and post covering dictionaries, what else do I have? I have a lot of methods today for you in dictionaries. What else? We'll also cover loops in dictionaries, and post that I'll try that we cover somehow some concepts of OOPS, which is object oriented programming. Hi Bhimesh. Programming. So Bhimesh has been so far very consistent. Great. Everybody who's consistent, great guys. Fine. Now, so let's move ahead to dictionaries. I'll not waste any second today because we need to be very consistent with this. So dictionaries, what are these data structures? Fine. Again, dictionaries are like lists, or they are like tuples only, but there are significant differences in dictionaries. You are significantly different as compared to the list or tuples. The reason is, here in dictionaries you generally have a key value pair. Fine. So anybody who, so okay, fine. So anybody who's actually preparing for Python, he must know that all these data structures can be used in different scenarios. Fine. And that's why Python makes the DSA easy. Why am I saying so? There are topics like hashing. Fine. There are topics like which involves usage of hash maps. Wherever you have to use such things, dictionaries can be very handy in solving those particular questions. So dictionaries, and you can note this definition down because this also comes in placements at times. Dictionaries are used to store key value pairs. Fine, these are used to store key value pairs, and as per, now this is important and you should go ahead and mention it as it is the way I'm telling, if your placement interviewer or somebody who's hiring you asks it. Fine. So as per Python 3.7, so any version before 3.7 had dictionaries unordered. Fine. So as per Python 3.7, dictionaries are ordered. After 3.7 it became ordered, but before that it was unordered. Fine, remember this. A lot of people will tell you dictionaries are unordered. It's not. After Python 3.7 dictionaries are ordered, and it is very important. If you're still saying that dictionaries are not ordered, then I'm sorry, you're not updated, and this would absolutely reflect in your placement interview. Now going ahead, it is mutable. Fine, you can change it. It is mutable. Fine. So everybody, do you understand mutable so far? Do everybody understand mutable? Tell me in the live chat section. फटाफट बता दो. Do everybody understand mutable? I'm watching your chats. Great Komal. So Komal is also very consistent. Good. Now we'll straight away move and we'll write dictionaries. I'll remove this pen tab and I'll get my arsenal back. So yes, the biggest ammo that we have in here is our keyboard. Fine. So again, print hello world, quite common now for you, isn't it? So everybody will declare some dictionary. Fine. So hi CS Pathshala, hi Animutyam. Mutable means we can do modify. Yes, hi Gojo, hi everybody, hi, I can see your messages. Now let's create a dictionary called dict. Fine, that works for everybody, because by dict we can understand that this is a dictionary. Now dictionary is opened using these curly brackets. Fine, you can write the pairs of key and value in the dictionaries. That's why I was telling you that hash map can be one of the best things that can be used here. Fine, look, I'll be very honest with you here. If you solve hash maps using the standard C++ or Java libraries, you have to write a lot of programs, you have to use methods there so that it is optimized. However, in Python, it is quite easy to go ahead with if you're using dictionaries, because it is automatically structured in a key value pair manner. Fine, hash maps are also like that, but dictionaries are more optimized. They give faster output and there are reasons behind it. However, we'll not go into it because for placement that's not relevant. Let's go ahead, let's write. So what do you want? What example should we take? So hi Animutyam, top 100 codes and not out 150 are enough to crack placement coding down. 100%, 100% Animutyam. Okay, so Shashank, I know you. Fine, I got you. Hi Shashank, I got you. So great Shashank, you're consistent as well. Let's go ahead, let's take some examples. So I'll say brand is one key and its value is, for example, my favorite brand for cars, what should I go? Land Rover. Fine, so I'll put it here, Land Rover. Fine. Now what else? I need few more. Model Defender. Fine. What else? What else do I know? For example, year, in which year my car was made. So I'll say 2025, and this is an integer again, so I need not to put it in double quotes, of course. Fine, and let's go ahead and see what do we print with this. Fine, so I have done this. Let's see. So there is an issue with this. It is saying that there is a syntax error in this line. However, it should not show such syntax error. Why is it showing a syntax error? It should not. Okay, for some odd reason I'll remove this and check. Let's check it out. Again it's showing in here. Okay, what if I remove this as well? Then fine. So for some odd reason it is not going ahead with the further inputs that I'm giving it, or the further key value pairs. However, it should give, generally it gives it out. There's some issue in this compiler maybe. What else? Let's check it again. So I'll go ahead, I'll write some different name, fine, and I'll give it. So name says webhub. So for some odd reason it is giving me some issue here. Fine, maybe let's first of all understand what we were trying to achieve and then remove this error. So give comma. I can use that. However, that was in 3.7, Navya. So in 3.7 we had that, and post 3.7 we don't need it generally. Fine. So I'll try that as well. However, uh, you want it more zoomed. Is it not yet zoomed? Wait a minute. I'll zoom it more. Is it zoomed now? Is it enough to everybody? Is it enough? See, फटाफट बताओ यार चैट सेक्शन में. Great, great. So Shashank, I hope it's visible to you now. So let's go ahead and let's again try something. So I'll go ahead, I'll try with the standard thing, the comma. Fine. However, it should work without it as well. Fine. So it's working with comma. I don't know why it's not updated. However, post 3.7, guys, anybody who's studying this, remember there's some issue that's going on in the back end of this compiler. However, let me tell you, without comma also it works. It works in certain compilers. For example, in PyCharm it works, in some compilers it doesn't. Fine. So you need not to bother much about it. Fine. Don't worry much about the comma part. If it's working, good. If it's not working without comma, just put the comma out. Fine. Now let's go ahead and focus on accessing the items. Fine. Now let's focus on accessing the items. For example, I want to access a few things here. My name is Webhub, so I'll say this is owner name. Fine. Owner name. This is my key. Fine. Great. And now I'll put model, or I would say year. I would put. Fine. So that I can see the year of making. Fine. So year. And then what year do we want? 2024. Fine. Now if I want to access any of these keys or values, how can I do that? Let's see. So for example, I say I want x equals to dict. Fine. This is my dictionary name and I want to access the year in it. Fine. If I want to access this out, or if I want, let's straight away first try with brand and then we'll move to every aspect. So if I want to access this particular brand, and then I'll print x. So run code. So it's saying no, brand is not callable. Oh sorry, I've done a huge mistake. Wait, now it'll work. Now it will be callable. See, Land Rover. Fine. So whenever in square brackets you put this particular key name, it would always give you the value to it. Remember, I put brand and I got Land Rover as the result. Correct? The reason out of this is we are trying to refer to this particular value using this key. So whenever I write it in this manner, any value at this key brand would be provided to me. Fine. Is it clear so far? फटाफट बताओ. Is it clear so far? Yes, no karo yaar, then we should move forward. Fine. I can also get actually the keys of it. For example, I go ahead and I say x equals to dict dot get, fine, and I use it using this. First of all, let's straight away move using this. So I would say y, a new variable we should declare, and then we should print out y. Let's check what do we get. So see, you get all the keys of it. Fine, brand, owner name, and year. Is it clear so far? Great, great. Is it clear so far? फटाफट बताओ. Then I'll move forward. For example, had I written it year, had I been taking year here, fine. You need to be very careful about the name of the key so that you get the correct output. See, 2024, I'm getting it here. Correct? So can everybody see how I am accessing the values in keys? Can everybody see that? फटाफट बताओ. Guruji, please resume DSA series. Okay, we'll try Animutam with that as well. We'll try with that as well. Don't worry. But tell me, this much is clear? फटाफट बताओ. Is this much clear? This is how you can access keys and values to it. Now, if you're somebody who wants to update it, fine. I want to update a particular value. Then what will I do? I'll say dict, fine. And I'll go ahead. I'll say I want owner name to be changed, fine. And I sold my defender to whom? Animutyam, fine. I sold it to Animutyam. So I sold it to Animutyam, and I'll actually go ahead and print dict and owner name. Let's see whether it emerges correctly. Yes, see, now it is Animutyam, fine. So owner name has been updated to Animutyam, and the owner name comes out to be this. So I'll mark it here, hashtag update. So this hashtag is basically single line comment, fine. Why are you using square brackets? Okay. Have you used arrays? Fine, I am now owner. Yes, Animutyam. Bhimesh, you know what? Here we are using square brackets to represent that at this particular key, whatever value is there, fine, at this particular key, whatever value is there, I want to change that value to Animutyam, fine. That helps. Said Fahiz asking, bro, got this link in my placement group. Great, Said. So if you got this video link here, go ahead, study from it, fine, get benefited. This is free of cost. Now I hope, Bhimesh, it is clear to you. It is just like arrays. In arrays we give it index, no, to refer to a particular value. It is similar to that. Is it clear? Now you can also update using the update function, fine, using, great Bhimesh, you can use update function as well to do this. So dict dot update, and here all you need to write is the key and the value to it. For example, I want to change the brand itself. सीधा brand ही बदल देते हैं, ठीक है. So Animutyam, suggest which brand do you want, which car do you want. I'll write it here itself. Tell me. फटाफट बताओ Animutyam. Tell which brand do you want your car to be. Mercedes, BMW, Audi, whatever. You can type it out here. I'm waiting. Also, other guys are open to suggestions. Whatever suggestion you give, I'll write it out. Okay. Prep Insta brand. Nice. That's also right. Let's go ahead with it. Prep Insta. Fine. So we have updated it. We'll print dict, and we'll go ahead. We'll print the brand. Fine. We'll print whatever value we have at brand. Let's go ahead. Voila. We got Prep Insta here. Fine. Great. Everybody happy with this? Now, if you want to add some items, if you want to add something to dictionary, fine. Now to your dictionary, if you want to add something, how do you add it out? Simple. Dict and then I'll put some, for example, say I'll put a new key called color. Fine, and I'll add it, and I'll name it out like this. So I'll put black. I love black cars. Fine, so I'll put it like this. Now let's go ahead and print dict, and I want color. So it should give me this black. Fine, because now, or rather I print my dictionary itself, and it should show me the color as well. Fine, let's see. See, it is showing color as well. Fine, can everybody see it? It is showing color as well. Also, update function can be used for the same. For example, I can also use it like this. For adding also, update function can be used. See, I'll go ahead, I'll name a new key here. For example, I'll say mode. Fine, and in this mode I'll write electric. Fine, so this would also be added. Now let's see mode electric. Now if you carefully see, what is the Python version? 3.8, and whatever order we are giving, it is coming in that order only. So henceforth, post 3.7, post the version 3.7 of Python, dictionaries are ordered. Anybody who's teaching you this, be very clear. Fine, anybody whom you are teaching, be very clear. If you want to make your friends know about this, then please tell them accordingly, because this is often asked nowadays in placements. Fine, now we'll go ahead, we'll work upon removing items. Fine, so we'll work upon removing items. How do we remove the items? This, pardon, why am I writing this? We can simply write dict. That's the name of my dictionary. Fine, so here if I want to pop something, I can simply write the key that for example, I don't want mode to be there, so I want to pop it out. Once I pop it out, and then I print my dictionary, which is dict, let's see what it prints. So in the next line after this, mode should be gone. So see, mode is gone, brand is Prepinsta, owner is Animutyam. Animutyam, you're my owner, my company's owner. Damn great, bro. Year 2024, color black, correct? So is it clear so far? Yes guys, of course you guys are the owners. Our students are our owners and we serve them. Fine, so let's go ahead. There is one more thing, very important. The pop method only removes from a specific key name. You cannot randomly remove anything. Fine, with a specific key name, pop removes. Fine, however, if I say dict dot pop, here I could remove color as well. Fine, for example, if I say color, if I say this here, let's wait for this while, let's try this first. So it removed color, right? And mode is there. Instead of mode, I removed color. But what if I do pop item? Fine, and that's it. What if I do this? Then what would happen? It would remove the last inserted item. Fine, so I'll write it here, hashtag pop item removes last inserted item. Is it clear? So I'll run the code and we'll see. Okay, I didn't print it. Again, I'll print it. Wait. So after this, mode should be gone. Fine, let's check. See, mode is gone. Fine, but I didn't specifically mention that remove mode. It removed mode because it was the last inserted item. Fine, so whatever the last inserted item is, it takes it out, works on the LIFO principle, last in first out. If somebody asks what is the principle of the pop item function in dictionaries, it is the LIFO function. Fine, last in first out. Fine, is it clear? Also, del keyword can be used if you want. Fine, you can simply write del and then you can write dict, and this would remove the whole dictionary. Fine, and let's check it out. So in the end del dict is executed, and if I print that dictionary again, it should throw some unusual thing here. Fine, it should throw some unusual thing. Let's check what does it do. So it is not showing anything post that, because del keyword works in the manner that it deletes the whole dictionary. However, if I delete a specific dictionary here, a specific key here, so I say I'll delete the owner name. I'm sorry, Animutyam, but I'm deleting a name just for the sake that you guys understand it. If I delete it and then print it, see, fine, only Brandon Prep Insta. Fine, Brand Prep Insta year 2024. How to remove specific value key pair? I showed you, no? For example, you want to remove mode. What you can do is, here either use it in delete, I just showed it, a specific key and its value, or you can use the pop. Here also we removed a specific key and value, color. Is it fine, Bhimesh? Got it? Bolo fatafat. Tell me yaar, fatafat batao. Then we'll go further. Okay, got it. Fine. Now I'm removing all this, and let's go ahead. Let's go to something which is very, very important. Loops in dictionaries. Now, this is very important. Why? I'll be showing you how loops run in dictionaries, but why am I showing you this? Because in most of the programs, when you'll solve anything using dictionaries, you'll need loops, or you'll need decision control structures to be plugged in to work hand in hand with dictionaries. So you should know how loops iteratively work inside the dictionary. Fine, see it carefully. For example, let's declare another dictionary. Fine. And what do you want? Tell me, what do you want in dictionary this time? Let's put the names of the students. Fine, so student, and I'll put the name is, for example, Bhimesh. Fine. And what else do you want me to put? His age. Bhimesh, what age do you want me to put in? 80 or 120? What should be your age? Bhimesh, फटाफट बताओ. Chalo, you're not that old. I'll put somewhere in the middle, so let's go ahead with 95. I hope that works. 18. Okay, fine. So age is 18. Great. Now I'll say his college. Fine. And in the college I'll write Prep Insta. Fine. So this is our dictionary, for example. And now I want to iteratively go ahead and print this dictionary. So for X in dict, all you need to do is this: print X. Fine. And let's run the code. Okay, so it's, oh, again, I'm used to not putting commas, guys. Fine. So let's go ahead. What? Still an issue? Now what's the issue? Now it should show everything correctly, yaar. What's the issue? Kamal ho gayi. It was working fine, you see. Such things happen. Oh, why am I putting equal to? I just didn't realize. Fine. This is fine. Now it would work. Fine. So if you see, what is it giving me? When I said for X in dict and I printed the X, what is it giving me? Tell me. Okay, Shashank is saying 20. I should put his age. Why? Shashank, it's your age, it's not his. Fine. So when I'm printing this out, it gives me keys iteratively. Fine, it would provide me the name of the keys. Exactly, Bhimesh. But what if I want to print the values for X in dict again? What if I want to print values? Now you guys tell me. I am not telling you anything. You guys tell me. I've told you it works like arrays in something senses. Fine. we have seen how we accessed the elements or the values of any particular key. How should I access it here? You tell me. Fine, I'm waiting. I'm writing dict here to give you some hint. Now post this, what should I write? Give me, fatavat batao. What should I use here? What should I use here? Okay, so Bhimesh has written curly braces. No. Dict is already working like the name of that dictionary. No. So you all need a square bracket. That's it. And here you can write this, print dict square bracket x, and then you will have all the values here. I'll show you. See, first of all these three will appear. Then let's, to distinguish it, I'll write print now the values are. Fine, I'll print it like this. See, correct? Bhimesh 18 prep insta. Is it fine? Is it fine? Correct, Priyanshu. Correct. Second time you answered it correct, and so did you, Shashank. Fine. So is it clear so far? Is it clear so far? Fatavat batao. This is how you can actually print values. Or there is one more method for x in dict dot. Now you access the specific values here. Fine. And you print x. This is how also you can print them out. I'll comment this particular portion of code. Fine. I'll comment this out. So let's check it. See, again it is putting out Bhimesh 18 prep insta. It is this particular code which is working. Is it so far clear? Is it so far clear? Sanskar, where do you want me to put this? Whatever you are telling me, where should I put it? So now you can similarly loop through keys as well. You can also do this for keys. See, if I do it like this, and if I say I put dot keys here, so also I can get keys like this. See, I'm getting all the keys again. Fine. So I can also access the keys. What if I want to access both? Then it is a challenge, isn't it? What if I want to access both? For x in, let's comment this out. Let's comment the whole code out. Fine. I'm commenting this out. I am not removing this for say. Fine. And I'll first of all print now the key value pairs are. Fine. R is already written. Fine. So this much is common, this much is fine. What do I need to do to actually get a key value pair? So first of all, key and value are two things. So I'll take two variables and then I'll go ahead and put items here. Fine. And that's it. That is it. All I need to do is I have to write print x comma y. That's it. And I'll get both now. See. Now the key value pairs are student Bhimesh, age 18, college prep insta. Fine. Is it clear? Is it clear to everybody? Is it clear to everybody? This is dictionaries. इतना ही है. For placements इतना ही है. खत्म हो गया. Dictionaries. Fine. We can move to object oriented programming now. Is it fine? I'll get back with my pen and tab. Fine. Explain once again. Okay. All I did was I used two variables x and y. Fine, Shashank. And then I used dict dot items. So this items function gives me both key and values. So basically it gives me key value pairs. Fine. And henceforth I use these two variables to print them out. Print x comma y. And when you print it out, you get like this: student, then Bhimesh, basically key and then value. Then age is the key, 18 is the value, college is the key, prep insta is the value. So Navya, Kuruba, Shashank, is it clear now? Is it clear? Fatavat batao. Then I'll move to the next topic. Tell me ASAP. We'll just start with the object oriented programming today. I'll not go into the details of it because it will take much longer time. But go ahead. First of all, tell me, is this clear? Great, 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 everybody. Good. I got your answers. So I should switch the tabs to the PowerPoint. Good. And now what we've done dictionaries, we've done loops and dictionaries. Now we want to move to object oriented programming. Fine. So oops. What is oops? What is object oriented programming? So structure based out of or structure of classes and objects and objects. Okay, so main thing is object oriented programming language like Java, sir. No, it's not like that. Main thing is not this. Main thing is how you use every concept. Remember, not object oriented programming alone is important. It is important for placements, but not alone. Data structures and algorithms are important, but not alone. So every topic is encompassing and it is important. That's why today we'll be covering a few things of oops, and in the next class primarily we'll be going in detail. Fine. So this forms object oriented programming. So what else you guys have typed? Discussion of objects. Yes, kind of. Yes. Fine. So structure of classes and objects together is called object oriented programming. What are the advantages of it? So advantages of it are provides reusable code. Fine. Gives clear structure to program. What else can you think of? So I have one doubt. What is class and inheritance? Yes, we'll cover inheritance in the next class. Fine, Shashank, don't worry. Class I'll tell you today itself. Class आज ही बता दूंगा. So helps you keep the code dry. Now this is a keyword which can earn you some brownie points in your placement interview. So what is this dry? Don't repeat yourself. Fine. So this is basically you do not need to write repetitive code. Fine. So this is the reason we call it that it helps giving the code as a dry code. Fine. Now, so class, what is a class? Fine, Shashank, you can now watch carefully. What is a class? So class defines, very simple definition, don't go ahead in complex definitions, very simple definition. Class defines what an object should look like. Fine. So basically class is something that contains the properties of an object. Fine. It defines how a class should look like. For example, if I say car, so what car involves? Car involves tires, it involves an engine, it involves a model, it involves a brand name. Fine. So these are some primary things that every number of airbags may be, but the primary things are the brand name, the model name, and the engine, and the number of tires maybe. Fine. So that's what defines a car as an object, right? So class defines what an object should look like. And what is object? Very simple definition. Object is an instance of a class. Is it clear? Object is an instance of a class. That's it. That's it about class and object. Hi Aditya, hi. So you need not to be number of windows in a car, exactly such thing. Class defines features. Yes, Priyanshu, it defines features of an object. Fine. So it in totality defines what is an object. This is a class and this is an object. As simple as that. इससे ज़्यादा simple शब्दों में नहीं बताया जा सकता class और object को. Fine. And class in Python is written like this. For example, I can write class Bhimesh. Fine. Everybody would say Bhimesh is my favorite student, but it's not like that. It is just that he is so consistent and he's so engaging that I remember his name. Fine. And I write, for example, age equals to 18. Fine. So this is a class. Fine. This Bhimesh is a class This is an attribute of this class. So any object of Bhimesh type should look like this. Fine. So class is a general thing. Questions were about pandas and NumPy libraries for Python fresher. Yes, because they were asking for Python developer, right? So you need those skills as well, not just Python. You need to work on some frameworks, some libraries of Python. Whatever I'm teaching Python for placements, it is for the people who are trying to code and solve things in Python. Fine. If you're aiming for Python developer, I've made a roadmap. You can go ahead and watch it. Now, I too, sir. Yes, Shashank, you two are consistent. Komal is consistent. Shambhavi is consistent. I remember the names of the students who are consistent. So don't worry about that. And that's pretty much about classes and objects. We'll cover inheritance and polymorphism tomorrow. Not tomorrow exactly. So on Monday, we'll do that. And till then, stay tuned, keep revising. And there's a homework for you. Very simple homework. Create your own dictionaries and implement them. And if you're on an upskilling journey, then you can visit prepinstaprime.com. I've told it enough times. Once again, I'm telling you that. So it is something that would help you out a lot. See, you can go ahead on prepinstaprime.com. Fine. And here you actually get multiple courses. For example, you get 200 plus courses here in a single subscription, and you have data analytics, data science, NumPy Panda is covered in detail here. Aditya, you can study it here. And you have 200 plus courses, tracks and whatnot. Every company wise you have specific projects you have, and you have a lot of previous year and mocks available for you here, so you can solve it out. And to get access to it, all you need to do is subscribe here and put out a coupon code Shukla10. So it would offer you some discount here. Fine. But if you're somebody who wants more than this coupon code, so you can guys put the Shukla10 coupon code in the chat section. Also, you can connect to me on Instagram handle, which is @ShuklajiSpeaks. You can see in this message. Fine. So you can go ahead, you can get in touch with me there. And if you solve the challenge given by me, all you need to do is DM challenge. If you can solve that challenge that I give, I'll give you some extra discount coupon. That's from my end, because this is some liberty that my stakeholders, my spearheading sharks have given to me, that go ahead, help out students, and that's what we are doing here. Fine. So this is one thing that can help you out in upskilling, and that's pretty much for today's class. Now, whatever you learned in this class, go ahead, spread it out as far as you can. Go ahead, tell to people who are in need of this. Teach your juniors, teach your peers. Even if your seniors are in need, go ahead, teach them out. Keep doing good for others. Fine. Good will always come back to you. So hi Kuruva, everybody who's wanting the notes, I'll definitely provide the notes for today's class, but give me a time of day or two, because today is Friday, and you know what, we here celebrate Fridays. Fine. So often I get delayed in it. And secondly, you should also go ahead and you should reach out to my designers. I know you cannot, but still I'm ranting this out because these guys are awesome people, and my designers often give me that tags of those notes delayed, and that's why in the designing and various processes it gets stuck. So I have notes at my end, don't worry, I'll be sharing it in a day or two. Along with that, keep practicing, keep watching the old videos. If you haven't revised from them, I've given the notes of second to the fourth class. I've given everything. In the first class, you do not need much of the notes. It was just an introductory class. But from the second class, you specifically need notes, and I've given to all of you. If you haven't received yet, you ping me on the Instagram @ShuklajiSpeaks. I'll share those notes to you as well. Fine. So that's pretty much about it. We can wrap it up. If you have any doubts, you can ask it. Otherwise, I'll wrap this up. So anything from your end, guys? कुछ पूछना है? फटाफट बताओ. If you want to ask any doubt, I'm here. Otherwise, I'll wrap this up. Okay, fine. So nobody's having any doubt. Great. So have a wonderful day ahead, guys, and keep doing good, as I always say. Spread goodness. And one more thing, that's a very essential lesson that I should tell you. Look, do not assume or expect things from life. Fine. Do not expect that a particular event would happen in 2 or 3 ways. You're limiting the possibilities of that event. Let that event come to you. Let the life come to you. Experience it in that moment, and you'll realize every single moment has infinite possibilities. Fine. So go ahead, live your life, enjoy the weekend, and keep studying hard. Your placements are on your head. Do not diverge yourself, do not flinch, and I'll make sure that fine, we'll go ahead and study it again in some class. Fine. So I'll meet you in the next class. Till then, bye bye.